Guys, after introducing this product to the market last week, I've heard a lot of what ifs, maybes, oh well, so close, I wish, and blah, blah, blah. Well, on today's show, we will begin to answer some of those questions. We are on the Masterbuilt Portable Charcoal Grill, and I am doing steak and eggs Jersey style on the griddle. Oh yeah, that's right, the griddle. Alright guys, look man, I may not know my brats, but I certainly know my steak and eggs. This is steak and eggs Jersey style. Yeah, it's gotta be. And look, for the proper procedure to light up this pit, you can refer down into the description. I have a video down there. You can watch that video. It is very, very easy to light up. Pretty much 0 to 250 Fahrenheit, probably in maybe 6 minutes or so, you're ready to cook. Oh. And there you go. So look, we all know that griddle. If you don't have one, I have a link down in the description, straight to Amazon. Pick one up if you own this pit, because it's perfect. And we do have our onions down, a little butter down, a little salt and pepper down. Look, we're not going to spend too much time on these onions. We'll play around with them a little bit, and then we'll get our next little feast on. Yeah. So look guys, moving right along, you can see we got a pretty nice color on those onions there. They've been on for about maybe 4 or 5 minutes. We will get those moved over to the side and introduce our potatoes. Look, a little fugazi getting used to this smaller size griddle, but hey man, if you are camping and you got a small family, maybe 2 or 3 or 4, I would say this little sucker is perfect. So look, in the 70s or 80s, when you got steak and eggs in a Jersey diner, it was either a T-bone or a porterhouse. There was no ribeye, there was no New York strip. It was really one or the other. So that is what we are going to do here today. We will salt and pepper it up, bring it up to room temperature. We will get our potatoes off the pit, bring that up to temp, and then get that steak on. Oh yeah. So look, I'd say this little combo did a nice job on these potatoes, man. I wasn't really counting, but I'd say probably about under 10 minutes or so. The attempts seemed to level off at about 450 on the griddle surface, which is just good enough for that sear on this steak. So look, I've been told in the comments of my videos to get a little bit more sizzle in the videos. So here you go. Oh yeah. So look, in case you missed it, we were about 4 minutes and maybe 10, 15 seconds, and then we flipped it. We will let it go for about another minute or two. We will get it moved over to the side, clean the griddle up a little bit, and it is time to drop the eggs. Oh, yeah. Oh. You know, look, you do steak and eggs, prepare for grease, man, because it got to be served greasy, man. There ain't no two ways about it. You don't want the best cut of meat on steak and eggs. You want greasy, good old steak and eggs. So look, man, if it wasn't for that bone, we would have got a better sear. You know, that bone just kind of picks the meat up. You don't get that full contact. I really couldn't fit any weight under there on that a piece of meat, so it is what it is. We'll get that off to the sides. We'll tend to our eggs, and we'll get this bad boy plated up. So guys, look, as I pull off these eggs and hope that I don't break the yolk, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, man, because you don't want to miss what I got coming up. And trust me, I have something little coming up. Well, I got something big coming in that you're going to want to see, but I plan on taking this little sucker on the road with some batteries, so stay tuned for that. All right, guys, man, that is it for this one, and I have to say, that was a fun cook, man. I just love working the flat top, even though this flat top here was a little bit smaller than that flat top there. It was fun nonetheless, and look, the hottest I got the flat top surface up to was about 445 Fahrenheit on the surface, which is good enough to sear this steak. I would like it up and over 5, but it just didn't get there. No big deal. I just added an extra minute. So usually when I do a steak, I'll go, 3 minutes or so, and then I'll flip it, maybe 4, and flip it depending on how thick it is. On this one here, I went 4.5 minutes, and then I flipped it, and then I cooked it for another maybe 2-3 minutes. So the whole thing was done probably 7-8 minutes. And again, I had the bone on this, with the meat curls a little bit so you don't get contact all the way. You could see some searing around the edges, but not really where that bone was. So I bet if I had a ribeye or something with no bone and full contact with the griddle, we would have had a better sear. But oh well, no big deal. Home fries, beautiful. Eggs, perfect. Steak, hopefully medium rare. This is breakfast. It's about 10:15 a.m. on a Friday morning. Let's dig in. Got to be. You want to get that yolk, you want to get that home fry. Really, you want to get it all, and cheers. Beautiful. Steak is about a medium rare. Yeah, and another cheers. Guys, this right here is your Jersey 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. when the bar is closed. To the diner you go, and you get the cheapo steak and eggs, man. This is what we did in the 70s and 80s, and it tastes just the same. I mean, this is a good greasy steak right here. I am digging this pit. If you're interested in this pit, I got links straight to Amazon. They are affiliate links, so it does help out the channels with a couple shekels. You pay no more. and it would be greatly appreciated, man. I am going to roll my Patreons and YouTube join the members somewhere on the screen. And again, man, stay tuned to the channel because we're going to be taking this sucker on the road with some batteries. Plus, I got another trick or two up my sleeve. Here comes the garbage man. I am going to check out. And until next time, we will see you soon.